Hello everyone! Today we are going to explore some outfits through the cinematic lens of one of my favorite shows, My Brilliant Friend. The characters are often rarely distinguished from their surroundings in the first two seasons. They're visually integrated into streets, buildings, and neighborhoods, and I wanted to apply that same logic to contemporary clothing. I first created my outfits and then sought out locations that offered me the ability to camouflage into my environment. And I think this storytelling here is very reminiscent of the cinematography in My Brilliant Friend. This first outfit begins with the color of the house itself. The rusty red cotton dress by Revisited Matters closely corresponds to the tone of the brick, which allows it to sit adjacent to brick without asserting itself as a separate visual element. When placed against the wall, I think the dress remains within the same tonal range as the architecture, and the length of the dress reinforces this relationship as well. A maxi silhouette extends the vertical movement of the building, allowing the body to follow the structure of the house. And the forest green Labo Art Davis technical padded jacket draws directly from the surrounding garden. This isn't a decorative green, it resembles established foliage rather than cultivated color, which allows it to sort of recede when framed by plants and remain subdued when set against brick. The Marcel Casello boots in brown leather correspond to darker architectural elements like the door and perhaps even the soil and shadows. And the Lemaire croissant bag in ristretto is dancing between brown and red, which I love. It's the perfect accompaniment to the dress. And no color here appears without precedent in the environment. The clothing reinforces the setting instead of distinguishing itself from it. And let me just say that this outfit was a lesson in comfort. My only regret was not being able to film this look in the desert, where red clay would complement this look beautifully. Devon of the Desert here on YouTube came to mind when I was putting this video together. She has the most amazing backdrop for her videos, and she has great taste as well. So definitely check out her channel. This outfit operates within a limited range of tones. The navy cotton turtleneck withdraws visually, and navy in particular adapts to changing light, allowing it to remain unobtrusive next to blue exterior and slate surfaces. The Levi's ribcage jeans in dance around wash, that performs the same function. It operates as a direct link to the blue exterior paint. And the Bergfable walking jacket in moss green ties the outfit to the landscape. This shade of green feels environmental. It aligns closely with grass, stone, and age, and when framed against the lawn, the jacket appears almost inevitable within the scene. And the brown leather crossbody bucket bag that I made mirrors the warmth of the wooden door, while the black leather Chelsea boots by Officine Generale stabilizes the lower half of the frame. And I think black here functions structurally similar to like iron hardware or shadow instead of serving the purpose of contrast. And I like that there's no clear focal point in this outfit. Each element carries comparable visual weight, which allows the clothing to remain integrated with the architecture. And as we were headed out of the door this morning, my son said, "Mommy, I like your outfit." And he's really only commented on my clothing once before. I think it was a year ago. So it was completely unexpected, and that put an extra pep in my step. The honesty of children can be so humbling or the most affirming, so I was happy. I gladly took the affirmation. I liked this outfit a lot. This outfit is relying on tonal continuity. The forest green cashmere maxi dress by Ryan Roche establishes the field of color, and cashmere's softness diffuses light, allowing the green to appear deep without necessarily becoming heavy. And I layered over it the Too Good bookbinder jacket in a very coincidentally related forest green cotton. While the color remains consistent, the fabric introduces a structural contrast, which allows the layers to remain legible without relying on color separation. It was such a lucky coincidence that these two pieces worked so well together. I've owned the Ryan Roche dress for, I think since 2017, and I very rarely wear it because it's such an interesting shade of green, and you would think that it would work well within the color palette that I have in my wardrobe, but I find that it's just always off in some way. But anyway, I think the green functions more like alignment, and the muted green and cream colors of the exterior are pushed to the background with this forest green ensemble taking the lead. But it's doing so in a way that ties in with surrounding landscaping and the earthy color scheme present in the design of the home. The Marcel Casello boots in chestnut brown and the brown leather bucket bag that I made connect the outfit to the garage doors. And these browns reinforce the relationship between the body and the environment. I think this outfit demonstrates how working within a color family can create cohesion without flattening the image, provided that the texture and material variation are allowed to do the work. I really love this outfit. This outfit shifts attention toward transitional tones. The extreme cashmere spin skirt in gray operates here as a stabilizing color. It absorbs surrounding tones from stone, roof, and sky without introducing its own emphasis. And the choice of cashmere is important. The softness of the fabric contrasts with the rigidity of the architecture, but without visual disruption. The Uniqlo Lemaire collaboration hooded cotton cape in blue is such a magnificent hue. Its color, I think it closely approximates the exterior of the house, allowing it to blend into the background rather than asserting itself as a focal layer, although I don't know how anyone can see this blue and not consider it the focal point. And let's just take a moment to chat about this cape a bit more. I don't typically buy fast fashion these days. Most of the fast fashion pieces you've seen me include are pieces I've had in my wardrobe for over a decade, sometimes 2 decades. But Uniqlo, they're a bit of an exception for me, and it's usually pre-loved pieces that I acquire done with natural fibers. The Lemaire collaborations, it's a favorite of mine, and I find those pieces so hard to resist. And speaking of Lemaire, the Lemaire croissant bag in dark brown and the Marcel Casello boots in chestnut brown connect the outfit to the darker elements. These accessories maintain continuity with the parts of the landscape that you don't necessarily see. And overall, I think the palette remains compressed. Clothing and environment occupy the same visual register here, which keeps the setting as present as the outfit itself. This final outfit engages primarily with light. The extreme cashmere shirt in caramel introduces warmth. The color aligns closely with the tan surfaces of the building, allowing it to register as part of the architectural palette. And I love the shape of this shirt. I like that it's a typical T design, but it's made of cashmere, and that just kind of elevates it a bit more. And the extreme cashmere spin maxi skirt in cream reflects light similarly to the white exterior walls. Its length reinforces the vertical lines of the balcony, while its softness prevents it from appearing stark or bright. It's a compromise between the stark white balcony and the tan stone exterior, just like the cream wall on the sides of the stone centerpiece. I went with the Labo Art Davis technical jacket in green. This jacket is really putting in the work this winter. It's such an easy piece to integrate, and the green here, again, is serving as an environmental tie-in with the landscaping and the palm trees. I went with a brown leather bag that I made in this humble brown color. It blends wonderfully in with the brown notes of the stone. And this brogues in caramel leather finish the outfit, and in keeping with the limited palette present in the architecture. In strong daylight, saturation naturally diminishes, and this allows the entire outfit to remain controlled, with color shaped by light rather than intensity. Across all 5 outfits, the intention was not to foreground the clothing. Instead, I wanted to focus on how garments behave when the environment determines their visual impact. Color, material, and proportion, they can be shaped by architecture, landscape, and light. And this approach is informed by the early cinematography of my brilliant friend. The cinematographer was Fabio Cianchetti, and he used clothing to reinforce place rather than individuality. And the result is coherence. Socially speaking, I'm an observer, and I've often said in jest that my goal was to blend in with the walls. It was a treat to approach the filming of these outfits with that distinct goal. And as I think more about this video and the Fairfield Porter inspired video that I made a few weeks ago, what they have in common is the subjects are blending into the environment instead of standing apart from it. And it's what I gravitate to with my outfits as well as my artwork. Go ahead and check that video out if you haven't already. I'll include a link in the description. And as always, thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!